See, we've covered the holiday decor, what to wear, even where to eat. The only thing left is maybe what to say at those holiday parties and social gatherings that we know are on your calendar. Corporate recruiter Carly Hazen is here with the words and phrases to help us polish your party talk. Great to have you.
Good to have you. This is so fun.
Let's just go shopping every day for work, shall we?
We totally should.
Okay, we all are going to find ourselves in those social circles, like I said, and I think for a lot of moms, and I put myself in this category, even though I converse every day, you're comfortable talking to your toddler over a bowl of mac and cheese, but what do you say to a grown-up person?
It's totally overwhelming because we all get thrust in these highly social situations during the month of December, and depending on your profession, or if maybe you work from home, you're not used to that amount of engagement on such an extreme level. It's really overwhelming, even for people who are really socially gifted and maybe do it on a daily basis. You're meeting a lot of new people. You're engaged in a great deal of small talk. That can be really stressful for everyone.
You've got some great advice, specific advice too, which I appreciate.
Some tips.
First, you say discuss the scoop beforehand. What do you mean?
I think it's really important, like you would for any event, maybe a networking event, to get the down low before you get there. Any big achievements, any workplace dramas, any topics that would be landmines to avoid, anyone who just got a promotion, a new baby. That way, even if you're not responsible for engaging and starting off a conversation, you can follow along and feel like you're right in step with what's going on.
I love that, a little research, so you're not doing the under your breath
especially what to avoid, if anything, and just, remind me people's names so that you can get there and already feel like you're a part of the group.
You want us to ask questions, but the operative part of this tip is to listen to the answer.
I added that for my own benefit because I think when you get to an overwhelming situation, there's a lot going on, and you've got your own little personal ticker tape happening in your mind. Did I wear the right thing? Do I know that person? How much do I pay the sitter tonight? Rather than just truly engaging and remembering people's names, remembering how they maybe know the host or hostess. And then if you get seated at a table, you don't have to ask again, I'm sorry, what were you telling me? What's your name again?
Because you were focused and you were in the moment.
And don't try to talk to a lot of people at once. Maybe just focus on one person and really engage with them and ask them some great questions.
What are some great questions to ask?
So one question that I love, and it's not that it's a necessarily thought-provoking question, it's just that it's a gateway to 100 other questions. You can ask how someone knows the host or hostess of a gathering, or if it's a work event, how they know your partner, right?
Good.
And that's a good one because if they know them from college or if their kids are the same age, you can talk about, 100 other different things.
We're looking at a list of some other suggested questions, all great. Where are you from? I like this one. What's your favorite fill in the blank?
I like a pop culture reference to get something started, something current. What's your favorite podcast? What's your favorite Netflix series? Have you watched the current season of Stranger Things? Like something that you kind of know everyone's at least heard of. And that can maybe engage a few other people to join the conversation.
And it also, if I can just add, takes you outside of that pressureful party scene, right? We're kind of breaking the ice through those outside questions.
Absolutely, and getting to know someone. And maybe the worst thing that happens is you leave with a new friend or someone that you've actually really been able to connect with. We're trying to find commonalities.
You warn people to remember it's an office function first and a party second.
I always say it's a work function disguised as a party. So maybe dress how you would for work with a festive twist. Prepare as though you would if you were going to work with a little bit more fun engaged in the conversation so it's not so serious, but work party first.
How do you handle those foot and mouth moments? Not that you have them, but I have plenty. I think we've all been in situations where you want to just take back what just came out of your mouth. Any advice there?
You know what? If it's something glaring, just address it and be like, I hope that isn't misconstrued. Let me just kind of explain where I was coming from. Or it's just human. I think too, you can always try to resolve it with a little bit of humor. And people always appreciate a good sense of humor. And a self-depreciating sense of humor can go a long way.
We love this. Thank you so much for being kind of the voice in our ear, the voice in our head.